Welcome to Evotech. This lecture series is about the course on semiconductor devices and circuits. And in this lecture, we'll be learning about what is atomic structure, nucleus, proton and electron. So the branch of engineering which deals with the current conduction through a vacuum or gas or semiconductor is known as electronics. So this word it is derived from electron which is present in all the materials. So electronics has gained much importance due to its numerous applications in industries like rectification, amplification, inversion as well as the photoelectricity. Let us see the atomic structure. In modern theory, any material or substance is electrical in its nature. All the materials are composed of very small particles called atoms. So this is the atomic structure, and this one is called as the nucleus of an atom. So nucleus is positively charged. It consists of protons and neutrons. So the protons are positively charged, neutrons does not have any charge. So the nucleus is positively charged, and these are all called the negatively charged particles known as electrons. They will be revolving in different paths and different orbits. So the protons are positively charged and the electrons are negatively charged. The sum of protons and neutrons. The sum of protons and neutrons decides the atomic weight. So this is the 2D view of an atom. So the extranucleus, it is nothing but the outer part of an atom that contains electrons only. They are all negatively charged particles and have negligible mass. So the number of electrons will be equal to number of protons in an atom under ordinary conditions. So here the number of electrons in any orbit is given by 2n square, where this n it indicates the number of orbit. Let us assume that this is the first orbit. This is the first orbit. So 2n square, 2 into 1 square, which is equal to 2. So the number of electrons will be equal to 2 only. It will not be filled more than 2. Let us assume the second orbit. So 2 into 2 square, which is equal to 8. So the second orbit will be filled with 8 electrons. It will not be more than that. Similarly, the third orbit it consists of 18 electrons, which is from 2 into 3 square. So the third orbit which will be equal to 18 electrons only. Let us take the carbon. The number of protons in the carbon is equal to 6, which is also equal to number of electrons. So 6. So 2 plus 4. If you take silicon, it is 14. So which is atomic number which is equal to 14, and here it is 2 plus 8, 10 plus 4. 14. Okay. Similarly, if you take germanium, the atomic number is 32. The atomic number is nothing but number of protons which is equal to number of electrons. Number of protons is equal to number of electrons which is equal to 32. 2, 8, 18 plus 4 which is equal to 32. So let us take the material copper. So the copper, it is an atomic structure. So the atomic weight of the copper is 64. Atomic number is 29. As I said, the 29, which is an atomic number, which is nothing but the number of protons or the number of electrons, both, which will be equal to 29. So the number of neutrons is 64 minus 29, which is equal to 35. So the proton number is 29, neutron number is 35. So the same will be available as, that is the 29 will be the electron number also, so which is equal to 2 plus 8 plus 18 plus 1, 10 plus 38 plus 10 plus 18, 28 plus 1, 29. So the electrons has the charge. So the charge of an electron, which is equal to 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. The mass of an electron, which is equal to 9 into 10 power minus 31 kg. Radius of an electron, which is equal to 1.9 into 10 power minus 15 meters. So the charge of an electron, that is the ratio of the charge of an electron to mass of an electron, which is equal to 1.77 into 10 power 11 coulomb per kg. So mass of electron is very small compared to its charge. It is due to the property of an electron that is very mobile and is greatly influenced by electric or magnetic fields. Thank you.